The only shots I read is yours and others anyway. Ooh, I think. Ooh. Ooh. Um. Ooh. Decide which grand company you want to join as a part of the quest A Hero in the Making. Yes! This is it. This is it. I will be getting my mount. Yes! I mean, after they done all their spiel about their Discord and whatnot, you can ban them. But until then, it's probably better to let them spam their messages. Minfield is wearing a worn smile. Might it have something to do with the newfound fame? And then once you join my FC, you can change the color. Oh! Well, I will join your FC after level 20 only though. So that's quite a while. Until not very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. Fuck, that's some text. But for your character and encouragement, no. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the extreme post of envoy. Therefore, you travel the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward. Confirming to Ystola that the science would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us that you personally bested the primal Ifrit. I killed the god, let's go. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Xander, or rather, you have guests. Alright, why so ominous? Beg pardons. I know these. Oh no, these motherfuckers are from Limsa, aren't they? Ah, Lady Minfield, radiant as always. Flame of his. Oh no, they are from each of the companies, right? I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on this is motherfucker from Limsa. I am here on the behalf of Maelstorm, Grand Company of Limsa Lumisa, to offer said hero a place of honor in our ranks. As you can see, Xander, your recent exploits have garnered you the attention of the Grand Company of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regards for you. Okay, I understand. I found myself wondering how word of Xander deeds spread so quickly. Why are you looking at Tataru? That immortal flame should. Sorry, my brain is fried. Too much reading today. That immortal flame should know of his strength is to be expected, but all the other grand companies? Yeah, she was the one. Your reputation precedes you, Master SB. I don't like that. Don't. This is no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of Twin Adder has need of a vigilant man such as you. Needs a valiant man such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure the peace ever reigns over the 12th Wood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master SB. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A man of your talent belongs to the immortal flame. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ulda. The admiral was not exaggerating when she said, "You have the looks of a hero." Full often does she speak of you, friend, as do my other limbs. Long before the rest of Eorzea took you note. That's true. Your name was well known to us, owning to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizens. It is only natural that you should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limbs of Lominsa to the shores of glory. Choices. I feel like I'm playing a Pokemon all over again. Lady Minfila. I'll have to pick one of the three. Very well. Fuck, why so many attacks? Help me, Zoe. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhaps a brief summary of the situation will help you clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the grand companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of the respective city-states in time of strife. So they're the governing bodies. There are presently three such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Williams Lominsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ula. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its causes. In return to your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which grand company best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make to this day need not to be permanent. Okay, that's reassuring. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurred to me. You will, of course, recall the three city-states are planning to hold a remember service. Well, as a part of the proceedings, I give you understand that the leader of each company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make a well-informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. Fuck me. No, let me just decide now. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. We got a simp over here? We got a fucking simp over here? Okay. Is a pain in the ass to change. Oh. But it's possible. As long as the possibility is there, my mind feels better. I don't know the words I wanted to say. Very well. Let Xander hear our leader speak, then return here with his decision. No, I'm gonna have to go to each city-state. We eagerly await your answer. I have my answer already. Okay. The Ula Salute. Yeah, you fucked up. It's your fault. Fuck me, you guys speak so much. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited for the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, is not the only benefit. You are to possess great power, Xander, and with it you are capable of doing untold goods. Yet know that great power, it wants to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must need to be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Fuck me. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Science, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry a link pearl with you all the times. It will allow you to stay in touch regardless of location. What is that? Yours is changing, Xander, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what tomorrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is not we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak with Tataro. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance service are due to take place. Please give me the shock wall before I need to go to attendance. Please. No. Like I was saying before I was interrupted with more dialogue. The salute of Oda reminds me of the salute from not reminds me. It is the same salute of the Attack on Titan. The fuck, what are they called? The ones that go outside the walls. Their salute is to offer their arts. Fuck, the Survey Corps. Fuck, it's the same salute as the Survey Corps. Anyway, speak with Tataro. Tataro, I hate you. It is? Well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure it is, no? Let me see. Sir, I'm pretty sure. But let's check. Survey Corps salute. No. Yeah. Let's be a little bit of a weep. Here, see? Their salute is to have the arm behind their back and offer their arts. Why do I remember this? I'm such a fucking weeb, Jesus. I'm embarrassed of myself. But anyway. By the way, do you unlock the hairstylist? I have it already. Is a statistician, right? I have it. Anyways, I expect you to know where and when the Remembrance service is taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridani Grand Company, in the order of Twin Adder, will hold the first of the three services, and Elder Kanesea will deliver her address at Miketo Amphitheater. Fuck me. It's almost 11 o'clock and I'm still reading. Fuck. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involving the assembly of all the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the service might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that. So make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ulda, where the flaming General Raban Aldin will be addressing the masses at the royal prominence. Oh, and it's rumored there's be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to State Room in Limsa, where the Maelstrom Admiral Marwib Bolsfizwiv, I don't remember her name, I'm sorry, will be given her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral lift. Identify yourself at the sentry, Zantel, and he will admit you. Got all that? No, I forgot half of what the fuck you just said. Well, off you go then. I hope you find the Remember service suitable, educational, and suggest visiting city-states in the prescribed order. Though, with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule might well change in favor of your preference travel plans. Farewell. So much reading. What? Is this one right? This Jadwin's correct? I have it, and I already have two hairstyles unlocked that I haven't applied yet because I'm fucking lazy. So the first one was Gridania, right? God, so this is gonna be so much more reading. Let's go. I wasn't expecting to be streaming so late. Destination. Okay, it's a cutscene.
To the calamity.
Yes, it is.
3 Celsius are all together.
I'm so happy.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Why is the conversation so morbid? Jesus. My Harry Potter glasses.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood.
Okay.
Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
He's quite
Working
young.
hand in hand, the Hure and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great
What are these two
nation
fuckers?
it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There,
Oh, they're
hanging behind
speaking.
the Elder Seed Seer.
Wait, they are dudes? Oh, they are dudes. What the fuck? Okay. That was a surprise.
Entwined serpents represent the unity between Hure and Elysian. An elegant symbol. Do you not agree?
Self-assured youth.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life.
Oh, damn!
Ever
Savage.
have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano.
I thought it was 50. It was 5?
It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost.
So it's super
As
recent.
Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable.
This one looks so fucking sad, I don't know why.
So beleaguered from within and without, It is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose
Oh,
to honor
she's
the
a
memory
girl,
of those
okay.
you cannot remember, pray tell?
I don't like her. Ugh. Who the fuck are those two?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity,
Okay.
purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
She looks so fucking nice. I don't know why. Okay. Those, Am I going to speak with them?
If you'll permit me, Alfie, no.
What a posh name. Alfie now. Oh, fuck you, cunt. I don't like you already. Nor you, nor your sister. Or girlfriend? One of the two. Or both, I guess. Okay, sister.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
Okay, who the fuck are you two?
I saw at a glance
Yes,
that you were
these
a
were
fellow
the kids that were
traveler.
with us in the boat at the beginning of the game.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Why do you talk like a 40-year-old even though you look like 12? Can you explain me that? Enough voice acting, I guess. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with the two beasts tribe. The Ixal are unquestionable the more troublesome, behind of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Seals, by contrast, are peaceful by nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians. Until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by peace treaty, though one wonder how long it will be before it's broken. Yes, wait, you weren't hearing? I... Can you eat it now? Can you eat the game now? Oh my god, why do I have such short memory? Fuck me. You didn't hear any... Oh fuck. Well, the text was on the screen, I guess. The 12's wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving the Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that resorting to the wood and thereby the power of the elementals will put an end to their woes. Yet, how long will that take? Centuries, I wager. Meanwhile, the exile will continue their incursion, spurred by Garuda and the insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and then it does the order of the Twin Adder. Will need all help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of the capable adventurer prove to them then? Like I've been playing all this time without fucking sound. Why am I so stupid? Jesus. I'm the worst streamer ever, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, one done. Ulda. There. Now, this time you will be able to hear it. You only gotta use 2 sections of it all. Yeah, but still, those 2 sections are so weird. I don't know. It's confusing to me.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself.
And Roban as well.
You can hear it, right? Oh, she's the Sultana?
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Roban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There they are again, those little fuckers.
At the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
I still can't handle his fucking voice. I hate it so much.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So
What the fuck was that?
How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans tongues make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Alright.
Ya for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Rauban?
I'm
People
sorry.
of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you.
Wait, is she British? I wasn't expecting a British to be leading Uldar for some reason.
Much has been made of the
Yeah.
wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn!
Okay, I like their speech way more than the Gridania's one.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
Fancy meeting you again.
Is he going to speak again? No. If I will use the emote on her and she climbed. Use the emote for the pets, fuck me. Well, it worked. That's what matters. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. Yeah, I killed their god as well. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek out to crush you. So they have dealt with Ifrit thus far. So they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he strokes to life. Yet he is but one of several promos. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ulta has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultani offered the Sultani coffers are bottomless. And even assuming that they have the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that Almja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, Ulda sends the force to smite their primal, and though they are invaluable succeed, each victory is brought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot sustain. A small wonder then that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would be the most welcome addition to their ranks. and she just goes away. Okay. Okay, so far the Ulda was the best one. Now let me watch the speech of the one I will never fucking join. I'm sorry, Limbs Almiza. I know I started the game there, and you'll always be my home. I cannot handle you guys' speech. Okay, learn how to speak fucking English, and maybe I'll choose you one day. Until then, fuck Limbs, okay? This will not be my company. I refuse. Singular brain cell. That's the name, I guess. Here to attend the Remember the service. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Last one, guys.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
This guy looks so
Brothers
goofy.
and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
No, he doesn't. Sorry.
"700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay.
They're quite old.
In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
Okay, that is indeed strange. I mean,
When the Gallian Empire marched
the
upon
Portuguese flag
Eorzea,
is kind of like
we
that,
assembled
so
beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn.
just for context, in the Portuguese flag there's a bunch of red, and it represents the blood of our enemies, the bloodsheds.
All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell.
Oh, I think I skipped.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom, much as the beast tribes have. A small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Moose fishbuck
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
while the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
That's such a weird saying. I don't know why they say this. I don't like it.
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral.
The people in the back are so weird. One last dialogue.
Fancy meeting you again.
As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Omisa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first is the fish-like Saigan, worshipping the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth, and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribes present weren't troublesome enough, the Garvians have also chosen to erect the fortress right in the Lomizan backyard. And that is to say not for the eternal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garvian whet their blades and watch. With? If the Lomizans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Difference must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. Ooh, that's ominous. Data capable adventure IQ would be valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. But will you say with the Admiral? I'm sorry, I'm not. I refuse.